Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to She Is Me, Rabata's 2016 educational fundraiser, where we are celebrating 15 centuries of female scholarship, contribution to community, and uplifting of the Ummah. Today we are in the 11th century, and we are traveling to one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Taj Mahal, which was erected in memory of a woman who uplifted the Ummah in her own unique way. Mumtaz Mahal was wife to Shah Jahan, and in a time when marriages were most often political agreements and there was a lot of political ambition amongst the different parties, theirs was a love story. Mumtaz Mahal was a religious woman. It's said about her that she was a staunch Muslim woman. It was also said about her that she was a woman of night prayers who would pray for her husband and the Ummah. And it said that because of that belief that she had, that she was able to ease her husband onto this straight path and hold him there. Theirs was a love story, and she traveled with him on his military expeditions, on his hunting trips. He trusted her completely, including to such a degree that he gave her the imperial seal. They had many children. She gave birth to 14, although only seven lived. Only 7 lived. The others died either in stillbirth or as babies. And during all those years of their very happy and supportive marriage, Mumtaz Mahal was an active part of the court. She even was concerned about gardening and beautifying the area. She was also interested in certain sports and watching some sports as well. She was a very balanced, well-rounded woman who really supported her husband and gave him that foundation by which he could rule. When she died in giving birth to her 14th child. At that time when she died, he was so grieved that he went into grieving for a full year. It said when he finally came out again, his hair had turned white and his back was bent. And his daughter, their daughter together, is the one who held his hand to help him come back to ruling the kingdom and ruling the sultanate. And she herself became in the place where her mother had been as that first lady of the sultanate. It took him 23 years to build one of these 7 wonders of this wonder of the world, the Taj Mahal. And he built it in memory of Mumtaz Mahal in an attempt to communicate to people what she had meant to him, what he believed she had meant to the world. And it is an amazing monument. And her contribution, both in her life and in her death, is continuous. As people around the world go to visit the Taj Mahal and learn about it, they are reminded of the beautiful spirituality of a woman who lived in the 10th century Hijri and uplifted the Ummah in her relationship with her husband, in her raising of her children, in her loving contribution to the governance and sultanate in which she lived, in her full trustworthiness. And holding that poster is a phenomenal woman of today. And I don't say that as only an adjective, but Sister Saliha Shakir actually won Dr. Maya Angelou's Phenomenal Woman of the Year Award in 2015. She is a woman who has been uplifting the Ummah for many, many years. She is an Air Force veteran. Sister Saliha is an Air Force veteran. She's also the project manager and administrative director of New Directions, which is the website and project of Imam Zaid Shakir, her husband. I personally know that when they were together in Syria, Sister Saliha helped the young people that went to study in Syria at that time. And I was witness to this. She helped them understand the meaning of Ummahat al-Mu'mineen, what it means to be a mother of the believers, because she took care of them. She took care of them while she herself was studying. She herself was studying, and she completed her program in Arabic and Quranic studies at Abu Nur in Syria, while she was caring for all of the young, the young students around her. She is also a doTERRA representative, and she really cares so much. I've heard her talk about this, and she cares so much about the health of the ummah. And she's very concerned about where the health of this ummah is going to and what's happening to us. Are we being hoodwinked by pharmaceutical companies? Are we awake? Are we paying attention to that which is good and right? And so she represents the doTERRA oils and really makes sure, and she got a silver medal in that in 2013 as well. She makes sure that people can find alternative ways to health, that the Muslim Ummah can find alternative ways to health. She's a wellness advocate. Sister Saleha Shakir is an example of a person who gives emotion and time, passion for the Ummah. She cares about the empowerment of women. She is a phenomenal woman, a phenomenal Muslim woman. She is one of the mothers of the believers of this time. May Allah reward her and all of you. Remember to support Rabata at support.rabata.org. Take a look at the projects, donate generously, help us to continue our work in the year to come. And remember that Rabata Care and SNAP are both zakat eligible, and that the rest of the programs are Sadaqah Jariyah eligible and Jannah eligible. Thank you so much. Support.rabata.org. Assalamu alaikum.